Hi everyone, Shelly here. I wanted to come to you with a special video because I woke up this morning and I realized that I was kind of in sort of a downward mood slope and feeling a little sad, just kind of a dark cloud hanging over my head. And I didn't really know why. There's nothing I can pinpoint it at, maybe hormones, I don't know. But I wanted to do a special video on this simply because we all go through things like this. We all go through times where we kind of feel ourselves just not being so perky, but kind of perking down and in a downward spiral. And at that point, you sort of feel helpless to control it. And you just get deeper and deeper and deeper into it. And this is not just for the artist. This is also for everyone who sort of feels their life spinning out of control, and maybe for no reason at all. And maybe there are reasons. Maybe you have difficulties with relationships, or maybe you've just got so much on your plate that you're feeling a little overwhelmed. And so I wanted to talk with you about that a little bit, because there are things that you can do. There are things that, because I feel like I'm in a little downward mood slope, there are things that I'm putting into practice to sort of claw my way out and get my way out of this mood that I'm in. Because when I'm in a bad mood, it affects people around me. And that is what I don't want to do. Number one, I don't want to cause turmoil for the people that are around me, but also I don't want to have it fall into a depression, which you can do if you continue on a downward slope. So I wanted to talk to you just about a few things you can do. Number one, writing some lists. All of those things, if you're feeling overwhelmed with a lot of things on your plate, get them written down and write your list of things you need to do. And that sort of releases it from your head and gets it sort of almost out into the universe, and to where you feel like it's controllable. And that's the thing about writing lists. Excuse me, I have a fuzz. That's the thing about writing lists, is that you're sort of putting it out there, and instead of it all being up here and getting you really overwhelmed to where you can't sleep at night and you're up and your mind is buzzing, you get it out of your head and onto a piece of paper. And then it's controllable. Then it's something that you can look at and say, all right, prioritize, this is what I do next. So that's, if you're feeling kind of overwhelmed with things that are happening, try that. That's what I do. Also, look to any mantras that you have, anything that the things that you can find them online all over the place, these little quotes that will help build you up. Grab a few of those. I should do a whole video on mantras, and I might do it when I do a mandala video, but I look at myself square in the face, in the mirror, and say, you've got this. You're okay. So I'm here to tell you, you've got this. You're okay. Everybody goes through times like this. You're not alone. And it's what we do with it. And I've talked about this before. When you're in either an artistic funk or having trouble at home or anything like that that's going on in your life, it's what you choose to do with it, taking active steps to get yourself out of it. And of course, calling friends, trusted friends, to sort of perk up your mood. And look at yourself square in the face. Like I said, I'll get back to that. Look at yourself square in the face and say, I'm okay. I'm good. I've got this. You can do this. Be your own cheerleader. It's great if you've got other people that can help you with that and help cheer you on. But I think that we need to find it in ourselves, because when we get into this, all of a sudden we've got this little person, this little in the back of our mind that starts saying deprecating things to ourselves. You're saying deprecating things to yourself. I can't do this. This is too much. This is overwhelming. What am I going to do? And then you're in a panic. So try, as soon as those thoughts come out, capture them and say, no, 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 no. I can do this and I can push forward. I can get through this time. And like I said, sometimes it's big depression. If it's big depression, then please call somebody, seek medical professional help. But if it's just sort of a mood that you're in and you're kind of in a funk, then try to claw your way out. There are different things that you can do besides the things that I've mentioned with, I have a board that I write down fun things on, and so that when I walk into that room, I see that all the time. And it's not me relying on my mind to bring it, oh, there's that fuzz again, to bring it out. I'm walking in and I see, you're beautiful. You're terrific. I even hang the love notes that I've gotten, one from my son and one from my daughter-in-law and one from my husband. They actually hang on the wall right next to the sink in my bathroom. And a little note that somebody wrote me, a friend of mine, Yvonne, and she wrote, "You are beautiful." And I have those hanging in my bathroom so that every time I walk in there and I'm brushing my teeth, I'm looking at those and I'm looking at those positive messages. And so you can get those positive messages from the outside, but what I really want to talk to you about, because this is what I'm having to do right now. So I'm being real with you. And this is the reason why I wanted to do this video, is because I found myself, and I talked to my son about it. I said, I feel like I'm in kind of a downward spiral, and I really don't know why. There's a lot of things going on, and I've got portraits to finish and YouTube videos to do, and also art classes that I'm doing for people. So I'm a little overwhelmed, but I can do this. I've got plenty of time during the day to do this. And so it's just a matter of fighting those tendencies to continue in that downward spiral. I want to tell you, you've got this. You have got this. You are wonderful. You are amazing, and you are beautiful. And your unique footprint on this earth, even if it's the smallest footprint, can make huge, huge impacts on people. I love the quote that talks about the pebble, and you throw a pebble into a still river or a lake or what have you. And if it's still, you throw that pebble in and then just watch those ripples that move away from that pebble. And that's you. That's me. We are that pebble. I plan on being a big giant rock and having those impacts be larger, those waves that move away once it's dropped into that pond. So it's me and you dropping ourselves in and saying, I don't care if I affect and change one person today. You don't even have to make a change. Even if it's giving a positive message to someone, stopping and saying, wow, you look really great today. I love your hair. I do that with strangers sometimes. I see some women wearing these cool little outfits and things, and I'll stop and say, you look really terrific in that. And they are shocked by it. And maybe, how do I know? But maybe my telling them that boosted their confidence, maybe for that afternoon, or maybe that was the one positive message they got for their whole day. And so be that person. And I promise you that when you reach outside yourself too, and make an impact on other people, it will come right back to you. That's just karma. It'll come right back, and you'll feel better about yourself. And I want to tell you again that you're okay. You're okay. Don't let this spiral continue. And if you feel yourself dipping down, write things out, write your lists out, get your mantras out in front of you, positive messages, so you can see them. And when you hear those voices of negativity coming in your own head, tell them to be quiet. Tell them to shut up, and then give positive messages to yourself. And I hope that you take this message to heart. It certainly is heartfelt, coming from me to you. And I hope it affects you in a very positive and loving way. And I love you all. And please leave comments and let me know if this helped you, and if it's helped maybe bring a little brightness to your day. And I love you all. All right. Bye-bye.